friends, welcome back to the channel and welcome to filming wherever I can because I'm now happily living in half of our condo because we have started renovations and they are taking down cabinets and banging and doing all sorts of things in the other side. Hopefully, I'm wearing a mic today, so hopefully that will decrease some of the exterior noise that you might have heard. And it also means that my husband and I are now sharing an office area, aka our bedroom, aka our kitchen, aka Nick's desk area. So I'm in my closet, as you can see. So yeah, you can see a lot of my bags behind me here. They are all ensconced in their dust bags because we are going to have a lot of dust, and I'm still trying to figure out whether they're going to remain here or whether they will end up going to the storage unit. But well, that remains to be seen. Anyway, the point is, where I film and how I film is really going to be kind of hit or miss here. So my apologies for the location, the background, the noise, but I still want to make videos for you guys and I just have to do what I need to do. So anyway, if you are new here, my name is Lisa and I love to do videos on luxury handbags, shoes, ready to wear. I like to do some styling videos, and I do those things from the perspective of someone who is in the middle of her life, as well as someone who is mid-sized. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, I would love it if you would click the subscribe button, join us down there, click the notification bell so you know when I upload videos, and let's get into what this video is all about. So today's video is all about the 5 least used bags for 2023 so far. So as many of you know, and probably will have seen, hopefully you're not hearing that noise, but if you are, I apologize. But Minnie from Minks for All did a video on the 5 most used bags that she had used so far in 2023. And then Jerissa Couture made it into a tag video. And then I was tagged by a couple of creators. And like I said, that video should be live on my channel. And then somebody, I am apologizing, I don't remember who, decided to flip the concept and do the 5 least used bags so far in 2023. And I don't think it's officially a tag video. So, but if I can figure out who kind of originated the video, I will certainly link that creator in the description box below. But my apologies that I can't think of who it is. I probably should have figured that out before I sat down and filmed, but you know, we're going with it, guys. So anyway, let's get into the 5 bags that I have used the least so far in 2023. All right, before I get into the 5 bags, just a caveat here. I am only basing this on the bags that I have access to currently. I have quite a few bags that are in the storage unit, and so it's not really fair to count those because obviously all of those are completely unused because they've been in storage since we moved here, which was in January. So this is only based on what I have access to. So that out of the way, let's get into the first bag. And the first bag that I have used the least, I might have used this bag once since I've been here. I'm not really sure, but that is my beautiful Chanel mini reissue in the 19K Métier d'Art, or 19A? Must be 19A, not K. Whichever one. It's from 2019. I do know that. And it's from the Egyptian collection. And it is in this beautiful gold graffiti. So this also came in a multicolor kind of graffiti with some purples and pinks and gold that Amelia from Amelia Rose's Closet has. Deb from Wild Unfiltered also has this exact bag, but I love this. I bought this pre-loved. The previous owner, I think, maybe used it once. It had all of the protective stickers on it. I've only had it for about 1.5 years maybe, but it is great. One of my favorite things about the mini reissue is the fact that it has 4 grommets on the top as opposed to the standard mini, you know, the classic mini, which only has 2. So this, you can, you know, change the strap length, which means you can wear it crossbody, which is nice, or you can double it up and wear it as a shoulder bag, which especially with this bijou chain, which is one of the things that differentiates the reissue, aside obviously from the clasp, is that it makes it a little more dressy because it's, you know, it's all chain link. So anyway, I just love this bag. I don't know why I haven't been using it more. I need to get her out because she's beautiful and I wear her casually. I don't save this bag for special occasions, even though, you know, especially with the chain and the gold graffiti, it could be perceived as a little dressier. And I do think that this is the bag that I chose to like take on vacation because it does kind of do double duty in whatever that video was, the 5 everyday bags. But yeah, need to get her out more and love it. Bag number 2, we're sticking with Chanel. There's kind of a theme here. There's only 2 fashion houses represented in these 5 bags. And the next bag from Chanel that is the least used, which really makes me sad because I waited a long time for this bag. In fact, I waited 3 seasons to get this bag, and it is the Caramel Chanel 19 in the small size. Now, I look at this bag on camera and I love it. I don't know why I'm not wearing it. I don't know if it's just, maybe it's more of a spring summer bag to me because I would probably wear it with more light colors. So I'm hoping that this will change and this will not be on, you know, sort of the 5 least used bags or the least used bags for all of 2023, but at least for the first essentially 5 months. We're getting towards the end of May right now when I'm filming this. It is 100%. I wear my black one all the time, and you will have seen that was on spoiler alert if you haven't seen it already, and I will link that video up above. That is on the most used list, but this one unfortunately just isn't. I'm trying to think if I've even worn it once, maybe once or twice. You know, it's got the standard chain in it. I do have an organizer in it, and obviously I still have the protective felt, which I just keep so, you know, it keeps any indentations from happening. But you know, it's such an easy bag to use. I love the style of this bag. I would collect more 19s if, you know, one comes out that I'm just in love with. I love the fact that it has the top handle. I love the fact that it has the back pocket, which is so easy, you know, to stick my cell phone into. Yeah, I can't really explain to you why I haven't used this bag other than to say that unfortunately it is on the least used so far this year. All right, the next bag is also from Chanel, and fortunately or unfortunately, I guess, I don't have it to show you because I recently sold this. So I will pop a picture of, I think it's an Instagram picture from like last summer when I got the bag, but even then, I actually never took it out of the house. So it was completely brand new when I sold it, had all the protective stickers on it. I mean, even as far as like the clasps and everything. What I'm talking about is my Chanel mini Coco handle in the white. Like I said, I'll pop a picture up here. I loved this bag when I bought it, and I still love this bag. It's beautiful. I loved the white. It was going to be the perfect summer bag, but unfortunately, it just drove me nuts as it relates to my phone. The only way I could get my phone in that bag was to take my case off, and even then, it was a struggle to get it in and out. And I don't have the Max phone, I just have the regular iPhone Pro. Anyway, it drove me nuts. And I said this in another video, and I'll say it again here. A bag either needs to fit your phone or it needs to be so small that it's clear that your phone is not going to fit, and then you don't have that expectation. But a bag like the Mini Coco handle, which looks like it should fit your phone, needs to fit your phone. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. You know, it's just a hard pass for me. I'm sorry. If you are a bag that looks like you should fit my phone, then you better darn well fit my phone because otherwise it's a no-go for me. So, you know, sorry for the rant, but that's just how I feel. And the last 2 bags on my least used list really, really make me sad because they are probably 2 of my most prized possessions, I guess, if you want to say, as it comes for handbags. and they are both from the house of Hermes, which probably means you can guess which ones they are. So the first one is, ooh, it's facing this way, my Birkin 30 in black, in togo leather with gold hardware. I love this bag. I look at this bag in the viewfinder and I fall in love all over again. Look at the glimmer on that hardware because I took the stickers off finally when I did my 1 year review, but it just shines. It's beautiful. I love it. I will say that this bag in New York is a little bit trickier to own. And the reason why I say that is because I walk so many places, and this is not a bag that you really want to take shopping if or out running errands if you're going to be like having to carry anything else because it is, it is only handheld or crookedy arm, but it doesn't have a shoulder strap. So it just makes it a little more difficult. So I think I've carried this twice since being here. I took it when I met my new friend Heather, who I met through Instagram, and we went shopping. We went to lunch and then we went shopping. And I will say it was not the best bag to be carrying around, walking all over New York, trying to hold things and looking at it's not conducive. You're better off with this bag if you have a car and it can sit, next to you in the passenger seat while you're driving, because just this bag in a city like New York where you are doing a lot of walking, if you know you're going to be running errands or shopping, this is not the bag you want to take. So this is the bag that I probably, unfortunately, now will reserve for, evenings out, dinners out with David. Um, I guess going someplace where I know I'm just kind of going and coming back and I don't have a whole lot of stops, or that I know that I'm not going to be carrying anything else. So unfortunately, the Birkin 30 is on this list. And the last bag on this list, obviously, as you probably well know, because it's from Hermes, is my Kelly in the size 28 in Griemeyer with gold hardware in the retourne or return style, which is the more relaxed style of the Kelly. I love this bag. I am thrilled that I was offered it from my fantastic sales associate in Denver, but unfortunately, I know I have only used it one time since we've been here, and I know that because I had the scare of my life when I had it hanging on the back of a chair when I was having coffee with a new friend, and it was in winter, and so it was cold out. So we were sitting outside because there were no tables inside at the coffee shop, and then a table became available, and so we like booked it really fast inside, and I had gone shopping before I met her. So I had a shopping bag and the shopping bag was sitting right next to me. And so like I grabbed that and then we ran in and we were sitting there for about 10 minutes and all of a sudden I went, "Where's my bag?" And I realized I had left it hanging on the back of the chair outside on 2nd Avenue in New York. And yes, it was still there. Thank God. Thankfully, I was sitting with my back to the restaurant, so you really couldn't probably even see it from the street or walking by because it was like hanging on the back of the chair, which so the chair was basically camouflaging it. And it was, like I said, if I had been sitting in her seat and it was sitting on the back of the chair, it would have been like there for the entire Western world to see walking by on 2nd Avenue. And I'm sure it would have been gone. But thankfully, heart attack averted, it was still there. So that was the one and only time that I have used this bag. And obviously it's a little more user friendly because it does have the shoulder strap on it. But I don't know if I've just become a little gun shy since that little scare that I haven't worn it. But it is, it's not going anywhere in my collection for sure. But yeah, it's only been used once since January, so we'll need to take her out more. So that's it, guys. Those are the 5 least used bags that I currently have access to in New York for, the first 5 months basically of 2023. I hope you found this useful. I'm not really sure that the reasons why I haven't worn a bag necessarily helps anybody. Maybe that caramel Chanel 19. And hopefully the mini cocoa handle. That one, word to the wise. If you don't have a small phone, don't buy that bag. Or, like I said, just know that you're not going to be able to fit your phone in it very easily. But anyway, I digress. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what are a couple of your least used handbags so far this year and why? And does it mean that you might want to sell those bags? Or is it just, circumstances that brings you to not using them? But I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. So drop those down there. And like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, I really would appreciate it if you would give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, come join us. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload videos. And if you haven't seen enough of me yet, I will leave another video here to watch. And wherever you are, I hope you are having an amazing day or evening. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.